He said he could split a mountain with a whisper, that he read the stars and bent them to his will. This is the tale of Michael Scot and the Tarot's Magician.
Welcome to the Tarot and Folklore series. I'm Carrie from Sage in the Sky, and each week we journey through the major arcana guided by myth, story and ancestral wisdom. Today we meet the Magician, card 1, the Alchemist, the Channel, the Master of Elements. And our story is a legend carved into Scotland's memory. The tale of Michael Scot, a scholar so gifted he was called a sorcerer, a prophet, and a man who may have known too much.
In the mists of medieval Scotland, long before electricity and empire, there was born a man who would become both feared and revered. His name was Michael Scot, and though he walked like a man, many believed he was something more. Born in the Borders in the 12th century, Michael Scot was no ordinary scholar. He studied in Oxford, Paris and Bologna. He spoke Latin, Greek, Arabic and Hebrew. He translated the works of Aristotle and read the stars like scripture. In a time when knowledge was rare, Michael Scot drank deeply from its well. But it wasn't just what he knew, it was what he did with it. They say he could command the winds, that he conjured spirits to build the bridges of Europe, that he rode with demons and dined with kings. He became court astrologer to Emperor Frederick II and predicted events with uncanny accuracy, from royal births to battlefield outcomes. But he was never quite trusted. His brilliance shimmered too close to the edge. One tale tells of a mountainous cleft in Scotland known as the Eildon Hills. The people say that Michael Scot, seeking to prove his power, stood before the great mound and whispered an incantation. Thunder rolled, the earth trembled, and with a sound like a sword through silence, the hill split in 3. Today, the Eildon Hills still stand, shaped by legend as much as by stone. In another tale, Michael was said to ride through the night sky on the back of a demon horse. He would call down lightning to light his path, crops would bend as he passed, and those who saw him were said to forget their names for a day and a night. He was a master of astronomy and alchemy, and it's said he built a mirror that could show the past, the present, and the future all at once. Some say he even created a brass head, an enchanted automaton that answered questions and riddles. But even magicians cannot outwit mortality. Michael foresaw his own death down to the hour. To prevent it, he wore an iron skull cap day and night. But one Sunday at Mass, he removed it out of reverence. A stone, small, simple, precise, fell from the roof of the chapel and struck him dead. Some say he sleeps still, entombed beneath the ruins of Melrose Abbey, a book of secrets laid on his chest. Others say he walks when the veil is thin, a shadow flickering between worlds, still watching, still knowing. The story of Michael Scot is not just one of magic, but of mastery and its price. Of what happens when we see too far, speak too boldly, or seek to shape the world before we've shaped ourselves. The Magician is card 1 in the Major Arcana, the beginning of doing, of channeling, of making it real. If the Fool is the spark of the soul, the Magician is the one who says, I have the tools, now let me use them. And the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith card, you see the figure with one hand pointing to the sky and the other to earth. As above, so below. Before him sit all 4 tools of the tarot, a wand, a cup, a sword and a pentacle. He has access to every element, every realm. But access alone isn't power, it's the will that directs it. The Magician is the master of manifestation. He turns ideas into reality through focused intention, clear communication and the skilled use of what he has. This is the archetype of the speaker, the spellcaster, the healer, the entrepreneur, the maker. But every magician must contend with shadow, and this card is plenty. The shadow of the magician is the trickster, the manipulator, the snake oil charm. He knows just enough to dazzle, but not enough to anchor. He performs more than he embodies. And so when this card appears, it invites questions like, are you owning your power or hiding behind your potential? Are you using your voice with truth or with performance? Are your actions aligned with your intentions? Michael Scot reflects all of this. He knew so much, languages, sciences, magic. But was he trusted? Was he respected or feared? He walked the line between genius and danger, between light and illusion. The Magician calls us to walk that same line with clarity, to use our gifts with integrity, to know but not be consumed by the need to prove it. It's the card of saying, I have everything I need, now I choose what to do with it. If the Magician has appeared in your life, ask yourself, what gifts or knowledge am I afraid to use or share? Where in my life am I being called to step forward and claim my voice? Where might I be performing magic rather than practicing it with presence? Journal with these or light a candle and speak them aloud beneath the moon. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to subscribe. Next week we meet the High Priestess and an ancient winter goddess who guards the mysteries of stone and silence. And if you feel the Magician stirring in you, you can book a personal shadow work tarot reading with me below. Until then, walk well, dream deep, and may your magic meet your voice. Take care.